Valley community. Thank you for joining us this evening for our Blue and Gold celebration.
We are here to honor the many wonderful accomplishments our Bobcats have achieved, even in a year that looked a little different.
We are proud of all our students within the Bow Valley community and are excited to recognize the excellence and Bobcat brilliance we witness throughout this school year.
Please celebrate alongside us this evening.
Rocky View Schools would like to acknowledge the land and recognize all the Indigenous peoples whose footprints have marked these lands from time immemorial. Together, we can learn and honor the ways of knowing of Indigenous peoples for all future generations.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
All right, what a year. I am so proud of our leadership students for their resilience and adaptability this year. While sometimes our what and even our how had to adapt this year, they did an amazing job of keeping our central why behind what we do. Connecting, supporting, and bringing joy to our community, both our students and our staff, and to the entire Cochrane community this year. So when I look back at this year, it's easy to remember challenges and potholes, of course. Let's face it, it was not easy. But when I look back through photos and things we were able to accomplish, I feel so proud of our students and what they have done. From the largest helping hampers to date, where the whole Cochrane community came behind our students and helped to support the project during our school shutdown, pumpkin carving for Bethany Care Home, a school-wide competition with Snowdown, to an amazing virtual TNT presentation, bringing old grads and new to end the year on a high note. We were able to reimagine what leadership can be. This year, we would like to celebrate the following students for their outstanding contributions. Rookie of the Year, Peter Burning, the Heart Award, Autumn Carr, and the Most Valuable Contributor, Toby Carter. Thank you to everyone for your amazing work this year. We couldn't have done it without all of you.
Every year at Bow Valley, we have outstanding musicians. We have students who work hard, who play at levels that belie their youth, who accomplish great things. We have creative, expressive soloists, and we have solid, reliable, skillful, focused section players. We have musicians who always show up, who always come prepared, and who always rise to the challenge. And this year, oh my, what a challenge. The bands of Bow Valley played their hearts out, even though we did not get to do a single concert. The junior band and the junior jazz ensemble made incredible strides in terms of individual technique, but more importantly, in terms of group musicianship, of working together to get beyond the notes and to begin to explore deep into the heart of the music. The senior band and the Friday Jazz Big Band tackled music that is impressive in terms of its technical demands, but also in its depth and breadth of expression. It is a tremendous feat for any band to demonstrate such musicality, and to do so in a year when we hired no clinicians, no guest conductors, had no workshops, no camps, no extra tutorial help of any kind. That is a significant accomplishment, and I am a lucky man to be able to work with such students. They inspire me, and I learn from them every single day. Among those inspirational musicians, we have young artists who always listen, who always tackle new things, who frequently say, "I'm a little nervous," or "I'm terrified, but sure, I'll try." And then, when they try, they succeed, going on to heights they had not thought possible. And then, quite a few of our students go even farther. They do all of the things mentioned so far, and they then do those same things again on a second or even a third instrument. Our 2 Musician of the Year winners are students who have mastered their primary instruments and have also gone on to be consistently fine players on at least one more instrument. These young men are impressive, not only with their musicianship, but with their kindness, their teamwork, their leadership, their humility, their service to music, both in concert and jazz bands, and in their regular willingness to do more. They are a treat to work with, to learn from, to laugh with, and to listen to. They will be remembered, and they will be missed as they move on to new pursuits after high school. One plays, exceptionally well by the way, what is arguably one of the hardest wind instruments to learn, the bassoon. And this one then went on to also master the bari sax. The other has mastered the alto sax, and this year taught himself to play drums for the senior jazz combo. These boys are role models, they are diligent, they are phenomenal humans, destined to contribute profoundly to whatever communities they find themselves in. Congratulations to the 2020-2021 Musicians of the Year, Max Kruger and Thomas Hicks.
What a year we've had. I want to start off by saying how proud I am of all of these amazing students to have made it through such an impossible year. On again, off again schooling and isolations have been emotionally, physically, and mentally exhausting. I am so thrilled and proud that we can share in an evening of celebrating what matters, celebrating excellence and exceptional students in the most extraordinary year we've ever had, who continue to adapt and find new ways to explore their passions. Advanced acting. We were so excited to kick our season off this year with Bow Valley's own Shakespeare in the Park. The script compiled and written by Miss Fosham, as well as Miss Sly, was interwoven with stories and characters from William Shakespeare's best works, and our students pulled it off brilliantly. Students studied Shakespeare text online and rehearsed on the outdoor stage. Moreover, students were a part of every aspect of production, from composing the musical score to costumes, choreography, lighting, sound, and set design, and more. Although we rehearsed and planned to perform on the outdoor stage, we pivoted last minute with new restrictions and filmed the production indoors. A shared virtual show was enjoyed collectively and can still be viewed online on our Bow Valley YouTube site. I'm so proud of these amazing students and all they accomplished in advanced acting this year. We were even showcased at a divisional level by our board of directors for our achievements. Way to go, Bobcats! Performing arts. This year, Mrs. Fosham facilitated a showcase of student creativity and talent. We participated in technical, acting, and improv workshops, as well as in-person meetings and rehearsals Students were able to join a variety of groups according to their project interests and personal goals. Technical duties, dance, live music, comedy, musicals, and film were all explorations. You can check out our showcase online. I'm so proud of these students and all they were able to accomplish this year. Finally, there are two outstanding performers this year that have been all-encompassing in what it means to be in performing arts at Bow Valley High School. These two students have gone above and beyond for the last 4 years in this program. They are this year's Bow Valley High's Performers of the Year. Inside every performer is a beginner who fell in love. The very first role that this student ever had was in a play called The Bone House, a scary Halloween special about serial killers. His parents came to watch him, and lo and behold, he never came on stage. The lead actor completely skipped over his part. So after the show became a very hilarious story of, good job, we completely didn't see you out there at all, but way to go. So from then on in, it was love at first sight for Mrs. Fosham. This boy had to be seen. He then starred as an ensemble member in Greece, and he rose up from there. All the way up, we put him on stilts as Melman the giraffe in Madagascar as our junior cast member. He did the whole show, singing, dancing, full choreography on stilts. He then starred in BV's first appearance at our Zone Festival and moved on to play the lead of Dennis in Rock of Ages senior cast in his grade 11 year. He's won many awards, festivals, starred in Alice in Wonderland, and this year played the iconic Hamlet in Shakespeare in the Park. He also was a performer in Trail to Oregon and performed his own written soliloquy, a monologue for our PA Festival of Student Talent and Creativity. He also had a dream and designed our hoodies this year, worn by 70 plus students in the building. Moreover, this student is the type of person who's everyone's friend. Everyone loves him. He makes everyone feel comfortable right away. He is thoughtful, kind, and a mentor to so many in the program. He has worked so hard and improved so much from the moment we didn't see him on stage in grade 9. I've been writing this speech in my mind for the last couple of years because it has to be him. He's an amazing soul, truly brilliant and so talented. I know he will go so far in life. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. This year's Performer of the Year is the one and only Jet Devo. Great theater is about challenging how we think and encouraging us to fantasize about a world we aspire to. William Dafoe. If you could hear the name of this performer, the first thing you would think of is her amazing voice. The pipes on this one, honestly, are amazing. She is so very talented, however, in every aspect of performance. Her journey here at Bow Valley has been full and fantastic since I started working with her in grade 9. From her first jaw-dropping auditions, she's been a true star on the Bow Valley stage. The Bone House, Greece, Advanced Acting Festivals, award winners. She starred in Madagascar as Marty in our junior cast, dressing up in a full zebra suit and makeup, making friendships that will last forever. Then came Rock of Ages, where she played the lead role of Sherry, senior cast, and blew everyone away, belting out rock ballads that brought the audience to their feet. Advanced Acting, Shakespeare in the Park as Lady Macbeth, directing as well, performing in Trail to Oregon, and directing her lasting legacy at Bow Valley Megamix. This student has gone above and beyond and does so on stage, behind the scenes, in every rehearsal and every performance. She is truly the most amazing and beautiful person inside and out. Sophie, you are a star, and there is no star that you can't reach. This year's Performer of the Year goes to the one and only Miss Sophie Harris.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us online tonight. This evening always reminds me of how much Bow Valley students do even during a pandemic. When I look back on all the years I've spent in the school, the best memories are always tied to extracurricular. Part of Blue and Gold has always been athletics. This year has been a tough one for everyone involved in school sport. Some sports were offered in a limited capacity, and some sports were not even offered at all. Those students lucky enough to have some sort of sport to participate in killed it, and we're proud of all of you for still finding ways to make sport fun here at BBHS. We're so excited to see what Bow Valley athletes can accomplish next year and truly can't wait. This night is about recognizing things like work ethic, contribution, and success. This year, we wanted to recognize a graduating athlete who embodies all of these things and more and has left a lasting legacy on Bow Valley athletics in her 4 years as a Bobcat. This athlete has tried and excelled at almost every sport Bow Valley has to offer. First, she ran cross country for 4 years and ran her heart out. Then, she played soccer and was a defensive menace. Then she played basketball and exhausted the opposition. Then she curled and owned the house. Next, she played badminton and smashed her way to glory. And finally, she finished every year with a track season of sunburn and speed. This athlete won Rookie, Heart, Division All-Star, and MVP awards on every team she ever played on for Bow Valley. She's also a past recipient of our Female Athlete of the Year award, and maybe the most important, she was always a great teammate and role model for all of those coming after her and for all that is Bow Valley athletics. This year, we're extremely proud to award the 2021 Athletics Legacy Award to Michaela Murphy. Please join me from wherever you might be watching in congratulating Michaela on an amazing 4 years as a Bobcat.
It is an honor to be able to introduce this year's Citizenship Award winners. To be honest, just to even be associated with this group of exemplary students just makes me swell with pride, and it's an honor to be able to do this today. We want to honor these recipients and share their stories and hope to inspire others to follow their example with the hope that many of you watching will seek to embrace the Bobcat spirit of giving back, serving others, and being a positive person of influence in the building. This year has been incredibly hard, which probably shouldn't have to be stated, but we're going to just state it just as a recognition of the phenomenal work that people have done. And even though it's been hard, and yet what makes this year's nominees stand out even more is that even though it has been hard, or maybe even because it's been hard, they have chosen to rise up and to give back. Some found creative ways to serve senior citizens. Others connected with isolated and lonely middle school students. Others donated or raised mountains of food and funds for families in need. Or others helped the most vulnerable in our community. All of these recipients demonstrated servant leadership and helped foster the culture of citizenship that is Bow Valley. What makes our citizenship nominees remarkable is that many of them are carrying their own scars from this last year and have been muddied in the arena of life and are wrestling with their own demons. These are marred individuals who have risen up and answered the call and said, yes, we can. Last time I get to use that for this year. So the award winners for this year are, in grade 9, we have Audrey Montgomery, Evan Plews, Maddie Tolton. Awesome bunch. In grade 10, we have Andrew Grund and Emma Neve. In grade 11, we have the all-star trio of Autumn Carr, Fiona Goodman, and Toby Carter. And in grade 12, we have Katie Scott and Jet DeVoe. Congratulations to these remarkable young people who have stood out and have really given back and demonstrate the values that we have at Bow Valley and are worthwhile recipients of the Citizenship Awards. Thank you.
At Bow Valley High School, the tagline for our vision for teaching and learning is BV Cares. It became the way we move in our school starting in September 2018 and has grown to be the way staff strives to connect authentically, responsively, entirely, and supportively with students for learning, growth, and well-being. As the vision for learning emerged over the past 2 years, students also began to engage that way within our school. In seeking to come together as a learning community that cares for each other, we were able to engage in meaningful learning experiences inside and outside the classroom, focus into how learning and well-being support success, and strive to continue to maintain the Bobcat family value that has been Bow Valley's way since September 2000, when the school opened 21 years ago. The BV Cares Awards honor those students who have fully embraced BV Cares within their own lives, and those who walk that walk within Bow Valley's halls, as well as the larger community, because it is who they are at heart. The recipients are nominated by staff for this award. This year especially, some Bow Valley students dove deep to show their care for others, both in the school and the larger community. Some sought to create a positive, inclusive, welcoming atmosphere at school, especially for other students who might be struggling. Some students purposefully strive to rise above the circumstances we were facing daily to bring about meaningful moments and powerful projects, creating amazing opportunities and possibilities within our school and into the world as well. In doing so, they showed their huge hearts and their true Bobcat pride. And still others showed humility and grace in the face of adversity to engage fully with learning and the opportunities that are ever present at Bow Valley for students. We have many remarkable students. However, there are those who stand out based on the way in which they live in the world with a genuine desire to bring good and to spread light and care wherever they go. This evening, it is my pleasure to announce the BV Cares Award recipients for the 2021 school year. C. Connect, Michaela Murphy. A. Authentically, dual recipients, Madison Switzer and Carter McCaw. R. Responsively, Jade Jansen. E. Entirely, Braylon Mann. And S. Supportively, Kira Williams. Congratulations, recipients.
The Leadership Legacy Award. With all the awards that are being giving out this year, today, we do it to honor those who have stood out, those who have made significant contributions, and as a result, made Bow Valley better because they were here. The Leadership Legacy Award is a new title for our Leadership Award this year, and we call it the Leadership Legacy Award because it recognizes the summative work, all the work that this individual has done throughout their entire 4-year high school career. This award recognizes the particular challenges that this year has presented, and that this person has still been an extraordinary leader through all their 4 years. Moreover, this individual has left their mark not only on Bow Valley, but on schools all across Rockyview schools. The real mark of a leader is not their title, not their position, or their power. Rather, it is the legacy that they left behind because of those that they have served and led. It is the impact that they have had on those that they have led, and this award seeks to celebrate and to honor that. During her time here at Bow Valley, this young woman has made meaningful contributions to our outdoor leadership program, leadership, Students for Change, and was an integral member of the Serve Cambodia group. In addition, she provided authentic leadership to a variety of sports teams and in every class that she was enrolled in. This individual deeply understands servant leadership and has been a tireless force to protect, sustain, and enrich the culture that Bow Valley is known for. Seeking to create a broader impact, she has been a force for change and has extended her influence to the divisional level. She didn't merely attend the Leadership Academy, but was a leading light amongst that group of people as well. She helped initiate the ROAR project, which connected high school students with kids that were isolating at home, middle school kids that were feeling lonely and isolated and needed some sort of connection point. These are kids across Rocky View School have been inspired and connected because of her decision to make a difference. This young woman models great compassion and care, and during the peak of her lockdown last March, she initiated a card campaign of hope. She wasn't just content to sit at home and doom scroll on the internet or binge watch Netflix. Rather, she rallied hundreds of people to create appreciation cards for first responders. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of community members have been positively impacted because of her. Now that's real leadership. That's leaving a legacy. I've had countless meetings and conversations where this individual always seeks to find out how everybody else is doing, and always asks in an authentic way, how can I help? What do you need? And it's not done in some sort of schmarmy, obligatory way, but authentically cares for those around her. If only we had more leaders like her. And we celebrate what we want to see more of. And we want more people like Georgia Powers. Georgia has openly and passionately spoken about her desire to leave a lasting legacy here at Bow Valley. She's intensely taken action to make the school better, and she has left a tremendous legacy. So it is only fitting that the Leadership Legacy Award winner for 2021 is Georgia Powers. Thanks, Georgia.
Thank you so much to the Blue and Gold Committee for all the hard work in putting together this celebration of achievement and excellence. Although we celebrated individual achievement this evening, those individual achievements reflect countless hours of work and support from a community of staff, parents, peers, coaches, teammates, and friends. And truly, when one succeeds, we all succeed. It was more important than ever for us to hold our annual Blue and Gold celebration this evening. Even though many of the sports and other events were significantly modified or were not able to run at all, excellence continued unabated. And as much as this evening's recognition speaks to this year's work, it also speaks to the excellence that has spanned all the years that tonight's honorees have achieved here at Bow Valley. And with that, let's wrap things up. Congratulations once again to all of tonight's honorees. Many thanks to all the staff who worked tirelessly to bring this to you, and thanks to all of our Bobcat families for continuing to bring their very best each and every day.